Hi, I'm Justin Younts. Welcome to the DMF. This is part 3. All right, so now, after many years of this fight being done, finally we're going to see the Academy Awards is finally going to recognize casting directors. Talk a little bit about how that feels, because this is something that this took a long time to happen. I mean, look at it. We're at what
Yeah.
98? It's finally take
No, it's
98
it's
years.
really, really exciting. It's really exciting. And I think that, a lot of times people ask me, why do you think it's taken this long? And I think part of it is because casting happens in pre-production. So we're not on set, we're not in the editing room, we're not in post. So by the time the film comes out, our work is, the earliest. We're the start, right?
Yeah.
We're where the film starts production. And so I think that for many, many Academy members, right, who are cinematographers, they may not have met the casting director. Cinematographer might not
Yeah.
have met the casting director. Like I noticed when we did the Wicked press tour, I got to hang out with Myron and Francis and Nancy and Dana. They all know each other.
Yeah.
I get to work with Mark Platt and John Chu and Bernie and the actors. That's my process, right? So I am not often working with I get to work with the choreographer very closely, but like I'm not on set. My job is done once the shooting begins. So I think it's sort of out of sight, out of mind. And if you're an Academy member from a branch like sound, how do you understand? I don't understand their process any more than they understand my process. And our process is it can feel very much like the studio just picked movie stars and that's how it gets done. But it's
Yeah.
like how you pick is a very creative decision, right? Just like, you
Yeah.
know, every door slam in a film is specific to the moment and specific to the kind of door and the kind of space, and they have to, the sound mixers and sound editors have to find the sounds that match the thing. We're doing the same thing, but with human beings, right?
Exactly.
It's none of it stock footage. None of
Yeah.
it like, oh, here I have this one set up. It's going to show up on set and we just show up with it. Every single decision is create a creative one. But I think probably the reason it's taken so long is we had to educate people about our process because most Academy members, you know, show up and the cast is there. They don't know how they got
Yeah.
there, you
So
know.
you guys had to really sit there and like educate them and explain to them the
Well, the
importance of
original,
this.
I mean, first of all, getting a casting branch, I feel like the casting
Okay.
branch is only like 12 or 13 years old. So that's part of it. We didn't have
Wow.
cast a branch that could even advocate for itself, right? There
Yeah.
were casting directors who were members at large, but not, not
Interesting.
actually, uh, have a branch where you could organize. And so Bernie and David Rubin and Laura Kennedy were the original. And that was, I think, you know, as soon as we had an Academy branch, it was let's work on the Oscar. And
Yeah.
so it's taken that long to get there. And so we're really grateful to all of the governors and the executive branch committee members who got us there and who did, sponsor those. I remember there was an Academy event where there were filmmakers and actors, and they just talked about the process of casting with their casting director, and spoke out about that process and helped to educate everyone.
Now we know for a fact this will be on TV when they see this. They're not gonna pull I don't know if you remember, but
Oh
remember
yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah.
started they're handing them out at like the seat, and I was just
Yeah,
like,
I
that's
believe that
horrible.
I believe that it's going to be aired. Yeah. I don't
Just
know, I don't know everything, but yeah, I believe it is. Yeah.
it's like you come into them, it's like, here's your Oscar. Okay, you can leave now. Like it's like,
Yeah.
no, everyone deserves to go up on that stage and do it. It may take a long time, but that's what it is. It's not like the Grammys where it's about music. You can pepper in music here, but it's really about the achievement and film, and you need that. So this has been great. Is there anything we haven't talked about that you would like to talk about that we haven't
No,
touched
I
on?
think we've covered some stuff.
All right. What does the future hold
Hopefully
that
just
you
more
can talk
work.
about?
We keep push. Oh, in terms of
That
projects.
whatever you want to talk about. I mean, but if you can talk about it.
Well, I'm
Whatever.
very excited about upcoming seasons of Paradise has started to air season 2 and we're getting started on season 3 casting. and also Only Murders in the Building. I'm just getting started on season 6, which is actually going to shoot in the UK. So that's kind of different and
Oh,
very fun.
cool.
Yeah, so we're getting started on that. I can't really talk about the films. Yeah.
Cool. All
Great.
right, thank you. This is my Inside the Actors Studio questions. These are very fast. They can be long, whatever you want them to be. Do you have a beginning of the day routine?
Yes, coffee, New York Times Wordle, Connections, Mini and Strands,
Oh, wow.
all the games.
Okay.
And then I like to read my emails so that I can like stave off anxiety and see like where we're at the beginning of the day in case I have production happening in Australia or something. I want to see like what happened. What did I miss?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Do you have a nighttime routine?
I watch TV. It's actually not very healthy because I fall asleep now. And then if I wake up in the middle of the night, I turn the TV back on to try to fall asleep again. So I think I'm kind of addicted, but I try to
I
watch
love
shows
it.
that I haven't, keep up on shows that everyone's talking about. So I'm in the know and then watch shows that, maybe I have actors I'm curious about, or movies that I'm curious about.
Cool. Do you meditate?
No.
It's okay. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it can
I
help.
daydream. Is that the same as meditating?
In some ways, it's a form of
Okay.
meditation.
I daydream, like,
Well, there you go.
force, yeah.
Yeah. What do you do for physical fitness?
Physical fitness, I have the little, by the desk,
Okay. All
things
right.
that I can do
I
some.
thought you were gonna bring out the shake weight.
No, no, no. I do a little bit of arms and core
Yeah,
and when you're at the desk, and I do a
that's
lot of
cool.
walking and I go skiing and
All
some
right.
hot yoga. Mhm.
Cool. What are you reading?
It's so funny. I'm really into Gore Vidal right now, so I'm trying to get through.
Okay.
And I don't want to mispronounce it, but the name of his memoir is called like Palimpsest. So I'm
Mm,
reading that, and I'm also reading. I think it's called 1878 or something, and it's almost like the Gilded Age. Like it's him. It's a novel, fiction
yeah.
novel, but it's set very much in the Gilded Age and like with those characters. So when I miss Gilded Age, which when it's not airing, I've been reading this, and it's giving me Gilded Age vibes because it's about a writer who is
Yeah.
used to be wealthy and now he needs his daughter's husband died and left them in debt, so but she's a princess coming from France because she
Yeah.
married a prince, but he ended up not having any money, so they're like trying to navigate the social scene so she can be put in the way of eligible bachelors.
All right.
And it's very much that New York Gilded Age time, so I really
Yeah.
enjoy that.
So you like that show?
Yeah.
My
Oh, and
mother
I'm
loves
reading
Gilded Age.
also Lola Kirk wrote an actress, she's in Sinners. I love Lola Kirk.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
was
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
she wrote it's a collection of short stories about growing up in the West Village.
Oh, cool.
And
So
I
that's
think
gonna
it's
be
called like the
interesting.
Wild Wild West Village or something like that. I
Yeah.
just got that and I just started.
All right, that's cool. What are you listening to music-wise?
I listen to a lot of classical music
All right.
in the car. I listen to a lot of classical music.
So no Taylor Swift?
I mean, sure. My sons really are into like death metal and these kind of
Oh, that's
metal
great.
stuff.
I love it.
So I sometimes have to listen to that. And then I calm myself with the class. I go right over to like, the best of Yo Yo Ma cello.
Death metal and then okay, the classical. That's great. What are you watching right now?
I just finished Industry. I'm devastated it's
Oh man,
over.
I still wait, so wait,
Really
that's
hard.
completely over?
No, no, no. It'll have
Oh,
another season, but the
okay.
season ended. Um, I'm like really loving, I know I cast it, but like I'm really
Yeah.
loving The Beauty and Paradise this season.
I
Like
wanna watch
really,
that. I
I'm
still haven't
really
watched
loving
that.
both of them. And it's sometimes hard for me to watch something I've cast, but those are sucking me in. And I'm really
Yeah.
because I've read it a little bit. So I've
Yeah, yeah,
read
I
it.
know
So
it.
I
Yeah.
know. But this one, it's just such a big swing. Just the sci-fi and like the world building of both of those shows. So
Yeah.
I'm able to stay connected even though I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then trying to think what else hmm. I'm watching a lot of British comedies, just like an episode here or there to prepare for Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, that's great. Have you seen any, films in the theater that you like? Did you see Wuthering Heights? I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
yes, I saw Wuthering Heights.
What'd you
How
think
could
of
I
it?
not see it? I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So some people like it, some people hate it. I want to see. I like that director because I like
Yeah.
what she did with Saltburn, and I like what she
Yeah.
did with Promising Young Woman. You know, so she has a really interesting style. So I will probably like it.
Yeah,
Like I
I enjoy
love.
it. It's something different. You know, I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of the traditional Wuthering Heights I used to own. I think I was in high school. I owned 16 years old, the Ray Fiennes, Juliette Binoche version.
Oh
And someone
wow.
taped, and I got it like taped it off HBO, and then someone
Yeah.
taped over it. I still am mad at that person, even though I love them very much. I'm still
Yeah.
mad.
I've had those moments.
So I feel like
Somebody
I
really
have
bad. Yeah.
that version. So I really appreciated this fun, different version.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, that did pretty well. Yeah, The Bride looks really interesting. I'm excited to see what that is. Maggie Gyllenhaal's first film that she's directed.
Is it? Did
Christian,
she do The
I
Lost Daughter?
yeah, she may have done
No,
that, but
that's
this
great. The Lost Daughter, I think she did. Let me just
The
double
Lost
check.
Daughter. Okay. You got Christian Bale in there. You've got I'm gonna butcher her name, but
Oh wait,
yeah.
she I yes, she did do The Lost Daughter with Olivia Colman and Jessie Buckley and
Okay,
Dakota Johnson.
so
Mhm.
she's worked with Jesse Buckley before. Okay, that's
Mhm. And
great.
Paul Mescal. Mhm.
She
It's
was
really
so
good.
good in that movie, Men. I don't know if you ever saw that movie.
I didn't see it, but I'll write it down. Check it out.
It's an interesting. I thought it was one of the best films about female empowerment that didn't feel so on the nose. I'm sure there's
Mhm.
somebody that probably still hates it, but I liked it. Um, well, how can people reach you if you want them to reach you?
I prefer like DM on Instagram because I
Okay.
don't now I am private, but like I do look and if you write me, you'll
Yeah.
send it to me and I look in there because I know I'm telling people to write me there. So I look in there.
Yeah. It's like you
TLC
don't like
NYC.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. Well, thank you so much for being on the DMF. This has been wonderful. I appreciate your time.
Awesome.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.